What's up, y'all? If you like panfish or ultralight fishing, you're gonna like this video. I just got done filming a challenge, weightless worms, fishing just little tiny pieces of weightless worms, tiny hooks, casting them out and seeing what we can catch on them. And we're at this little pond and I caught a bunch of nice panfish, and I actually ended it with a nice bass, which was a ton of fun on the ultralight. So here's what we're gonna do. We got a couple places I want to try. A little bit bigger lake than this pond I tried, and then a tiny little creek. And I'm gonna try to hit both those places up with this weightless worm method. And there should be some like panfish, some bass. The creek might have some creek chubs and stuff too, we'll see. But let's go see what we get into. Hop around to a couple spots, catch a couple fish. Super easy method that you can do, you know, at home, and you can catch fish the same way I am here. Let's get right to it. All right, y'all, same thing. Fishing little weightless pieces of worms at the first spot. Neighborhood lake, decent sized lake, not like a big one, pretty small lake, but bigger than the pond I was at. And then we'll try a little creek after this. Got creekside, I'm sure there's some stuff. Always worth checking out here and seeing if anyone's home. Little dude. Another hybrid, man. This lake actually does have pure green sunfish in it too, though. A little hybrid. Yeah, so we'll try for one of them. Maybe a tiny bit chunkier. It's always the small ones that get it first, though. Yeah, you could sit here and hammer these dinks if you needed bait. We'll try the creek side after this. What about under the bridge? Nope, the dinks always get to it first. The dinks always get to it first. A bunch of hybrids too, that's crazy. I don't normally catch this many hybrid sunfish. That's a really pretty one. And then, like I said, there's the creek side. I can't really get a cast down in there. There's good fish down there too. I might walk around, but I know I can get it down here. Someone will come and hit it. What do we got? Man, another hybrid. That's crazy. Just a hybrid day, man. Green gill. Ah, I've been spined so many times by this one fish. They're good looking fish, man. This one's got like some orange around his mouth and on his fin tips. There's the blood that he caused. Straight down under the... Someone hit it pretty quick. What do we got? Is that a bluegill? Yeah. Quick release. Little bluegill. Get another one immediately. Watch this. Yep, he's on it. Is that another bluegill? Sure is. Oh, there's a... Someone went for it.
I've been watching it too. Driving me buggy.
Tons of hybrids, man. Just crazy how many small hybrids I'm catching today. Crazy. And this is not the creek I was talking about, guys. This is just a little creek channel of this lake that comes off. We're gonna go hit that dock, and then we're gonna go hit the actual creek real quick. There we go. Hey, a pure green sunfish. We've been talking about these guys all day. See how his mouth is way bigger. Way bigger. See how the blue lines are way thinner on the face. Way different markings, way less like orange spots in there. Pure green sunfish. Someone's on it. It's just little dinks panfish hitting back here. Pure bluegill. There we go. Alright, y'all, last stop before we go hit up this little creek. I'm just gonna literally drop these around the dock. See who hits it. Probably more bluegills, more green sunfish, more hybrids. I wouldn't be surprised if we hook up with something decent, but usually all the tiny fish get to the bait before anything decent can. Alright, y'all, headed to the creek now. Kind of wanted to show that this is an effective method that works, you know, all over the place. It's not just something you use in ponds where we started. It's not just something you use in lakes where we were just slaying the little dinks, and not just something that works in creeks. You can use them everywhere. So weightless little pieces of worm, tiny hook like 10 to 12, size 10 to 12, and light line, ultralight rods. Super fun. So we were able to get on some nice hybrids, tons of little dink hybrids. Bluegill, green sunfish. Earlier this morning before I was filming, I caught a nice bass, that same method. So we're gonna see what we can get on in the creek. I caught a bunch of them little dinks, mostly hybrids and stuff, at the dock. But people kept talking. There's a bunch of people up there, and everyone kept talking to me and asking me questions and all types of stuff. So I don't know how much of that made it into the video, but I caught a ton there. And I ended up turning off the GoPro for most of the time I was there because I was just talking to people. I felt weird just aiming the camera right at their face. You know, I wasn't even looking at my bait or anything. I was just looking right at people. So hopefully got some of that dink fest on camera. And I think I just took a wrong turn. I'm gonna stop talking now. We're gonna go get to the creek. We're gonna get to the creek and catch a few more fish like this. Sounds good. Weightless worms for the win. Alright, y'all, just got to the creek. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm a chicken breeder, and I've got, I know it's totally random out of left field, but I got a sick chicken, a sick pullet back at home. So I'm gonna try to make this a quick little journey. Molly's with it right now, but I want to get home and do what I can. So I'm gonna try to just catch a few here and make it quick. I gotta get back to that chicken and see what's going on. So catch a few, same deal, weightless piece of worm, ultralight. See what we can get into. There's a lot of, I'll show you guys, a lot of tall grass. There's poison ivy in there too. There's some decent spots, some honey holes I have along this creek. You guys are like, I don't see water, but we're just gonna go to this spot right here. If it's not working, it's not working. But I'll tell you what, right on this other side should be some bluegills. Grass walked through a spider web. That's not cool. It's bluegills, greenies, creek chubs. Sometimes there's some bullheads. All that good stuff. Oh, I can see fish. I see fish with my eyes. Can we get them to bite? That's the question. Something hit and took the worm. That fallen branch there is going to prove to be an issue. That's exactly where I was going to cast. It's gonna be a lot easier without bugs and stuff in there. Without that guy. Hey, we did it. Yeah, I can't cast nearly as far as I want to. Someone's on. Is it a creek chub? Oh, new species, guys. It's a creek chub. Obviously not new species for me. I've caught tons of these, but for the day, for the video, look at that, guys. A creek chub. He's mid-poop also. Caught a pooping chub. What you're not seeing is, second it's been hitting the water, I've been getting slammed. But I just keep forgetting to record. See, like that. The second it hits the water, it's getting slammed. They're like watching it in midair. They're carefully calculating where it's gonna land. And they're meeting it at the surface. But then you get the fish in and he flops like mad. Shakes the worm off. The floppiest little floppers, dude. Really do. It's funny, one gets hooked and the other ones start chasing him around. There's a line of creek chubs headed back to me. I was like, did I just triple up on creek chubs with a single point hook? Crazy! There are sunfish in there too. It's not all creek chubs. There should be like green sunfish and stuff like that. What did I just say? Green sunfish. Boom. Like Babe Ruth, man. I just called it out. I cast it. I said green sunfish. Damn. You fought a lot harder than the other chubs. It's like, sheesh. We got an ultralight creek beast on. Ultralight creek beast here. It's really not that big of a creek chub. I know places with way bigger chubs, man. What do we got? What do we got? Ah! Tiny chubs. Look at these little dudes. I got an idea. The only way I'm going to be able to cast any farther is if I put a heavier piece of worm on. So if I put like a freaking bigger worm, I should be able to cast it a little farther. It's going to go like another foot though. It's not going to go too much farther. It's not like I'm going to be able to cast back into that hole back there. Look at that. Let's do the best we can. Let's sling this thing. Oh yeah. Way better. Way better. We're going to use bigger. Oh man. Oh man, it's the biggest chub yet. Did you see that? I'm probably going to get stuck in that overhanging branch. Man, did you guys see that? The biggest chub yet. The biggest chub yet. Look at that thing. Really? I put the extra weight to cast a little further. And I got the smallest one yet. Look at that chub. Look at that chub, dude. Oh. Okay, that's a decent creek chub. Alright, I could keep doing this all day. Just for time's sake, we'll go for one final fish. This will be the last fish. Right here. What do we got? Another creek chub. Yeah, just slam the chubs in here, dude. Slamming them. If you don't know anything about creek chubs, they fight like a real small trout, and they're real slimy and slippery. They got soft mouths, and they're super aggressive. As you can see, they're slamming it every single throw out there. All right, y'all. Well, that was the super simple weightless worm method. Try it at home. Let me know how it works for you guys. very effective at sight fishing or catching fish shallow, catching finicky panfish, things like that. There's very few fish that won't go for a weightless piece of worm dropping in front of them. We're gonna get out of here. There's another side of the creek. Look, comment if you want me to go walk down there and fish that next time. I bet there's something I can catch down in there too. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Super simple, super effective. Got any questions, comment below or email me. My email will be in the description. Plenty more fishing content on the way. Make sure to subscribe and all that good stuff. Fishing's good. Later. Thanks for watching the Dink Fest.